California? Awesome. Everyone else pay attention. They're the ones with the weed. Right there. That's right there for sure. See you after the show. My mom is a hippie. You might relate to this. My mom is a hippie, which sounds great, but kids need structure, so she wasn't good at it. I mean, one time, she did bust my brother for smoking hash because he was doing it wrong and wasting it. What the... That's true. She had to talk with me about drugs when I was younger. She's like the worst person in the world for that job. She's like, hey, man. Oh, listen, I know you're gonna try pot, right? Because, what are you, 9 now? Are you 9? Oh, 10. Oh, happy birthday. Look, I'm just worried if someone offers you weed on the street, man, you gotta be careful. It could be laced or dangerous, and you never, hey, look at that. She said, bring it home and I'll test it for you. What the hell kind of parenting is that? That's why I watch certain television shows, you know? Like, I watch the Springer Show every now and again, because I miss my family, you know? I mean, let's be honest, if you have a bad day, watch that show for 10 minutes, you will feel better about your situation in life, won't you? You ever see the people they fight over? We all think the same thing, like, Jesus, who'd they even pass on? Look at that fucking freak. He's got more girlfriends than he's got teeth. How does he even do that shit? That's amazing. I love how they go to bat for someone they never met before, though, right? Because you never see somebody care about a complete stranger like they do on that show. Like, oh, excuse me. Can I talk? Can I talk? Can I talk? Okay, that's right. Because I'm going to tell you something over there, girl. Mm-hmm. Well, see, because you done been with him for how long and he won't do that to you? Oh, hell no! Ain't nobody got time for that. Then the guy starts talking, was I talking to you? I was like, I don't think so. I don't think so. You better talk to the fist, because the hand is pissed, okay? So I got 4 kids. I need a man telling me what I can and can't do, where I can and can't go. Whenever I finna go, where I finna go, do I have to do for myself? I guess I'll take care of myself. You don't know me. You don't own me. You better get your stinking ass out my face. Those are the white girls half the time.
It's been weird right now, like trying to figure out where to get my news from right now. I used to feel like I knew where to go. I used to try to always watch 60 Minutes. You know, I like that show. But they did this thing with people that don't speak English, and I don't like it anymore. So it makes me not watch that show. This is what they did. Anytime they have somebody on there that doesn't speak English, they let them talk in their native tongue for a little bit, and then they drop that audio. And then they put this really awful English over the top while they speak. And it's horrific. And I don't like it. They're talking to this undocumented guy, and they're just like, oh my God, what was it like coming into this country as an undocumented person? He was like, está bien asustado, estaba buscando para mi amigo, y no puede encontrar mi amigo, pedir mi amigo. And all of a sudden that audio goes down, and you hear, I'm looking for my friend, I'm looking for my friend, I'm looking for my friend. Y yo quiero Taco Bell. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Why you make him sound like my mechanic? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, hey Pablo, tu muffler está pero fucked up, bro, for real. It's the stupidest thing. I hate that. I don't watch that show anymore. I come from, I'm right here in Chicago, and I come from a small family, like literally, like I'm 6'1". Everybody else in my family is 5 feet tall. It's fucking weird. People always ask me those questions like, wow, what happened to you? I'm like, I don't know, but when I meet my real dad, I'm gonna ask him. Dude, people look at our family portrait like, wow, your father looks so young. I'm like, yeah, well, that's because that's me, all right? Yeah, my father's the one sitting on my lap. Yeah, he's got the tuxedo, his legs are swinging. We look like a ventriloquist act, okay? Shut the fuck up. So, as you can tell from my Spanish accent, I used to live in Wisconsin. I know what you're thinking. There's Spanish people in Wisconsin, Pablo? I'm here to tell you, man. No, we're not up there. Not up there. Not even like a little bit. Not even like a well-tanned Italian. Nothing.
They're some self-conscious about my height as well as my voice. I'm a very short guy, and girls aren't very tolerant of the fact that I'm short. You know, like I gone up to a girl, and before I could say anything, she was like, "You're too short. And I was like, well, people seem to enjoy life, and they say that's too short. Yeah, they almost react like I chose to be this height. You know, like I used to be taller. And I was like, well, this is much too high for me. And then luckily I was running around outside, and then I got a turtle shell hit me, and even on like on dating apps, that's the first question a girl will message you, right? Is how tall are you? Yeah. And I'm honest, so I'm like 5'4", and then they don't respond, so I gotta be like 3, 2, 1. You ever hear this? You ever hear a girl say, "Yeah, I only date guys who are taller than me, and I'm gonna wear heels." That's like if I said, "Well, I'm only gonna date girls who are shorter than me, and I'm gonna amputate my legs." Like, why do you need me to be that for you? Well, because when I'm with a guy, I need to feel protected. I'm like, you're tall. I understand certain heels, like girls, like if girls wear like tall heels, I'm gonna be shorter. But if you have on shorter heels, I can be taller. That's the concept of height. But some heels are like 6 inches. They have 6-inch heels. You have 6 inches. You're wearing a sub sandwich right now. Understand? Does that come with pickles, bitch? What? You have half a foot on your foot. Right now. But like, but sis, you think I'm gonna grow 6 inches tonight? Well, then you're gonna have to get naked, and And I'm gonna have to get a bigger penis. So. You wanna trade, bro? Oh, tap. Oh shit! I'm desperate, bro. I'll take one of your fingers if you want. I'm trying. I'll take the pinky with the ring. I don't care.
Like, I'm a complete idiot. Like, I was dating somebody a while ago, and I was on my way over to her house, and I didn't have enough money to get on the train because I do this. And so I got to the. Okay, don't laugh too hard. So I get to the turnstile, and I was like, I know what I'll do. I'll jump over the turnstile, forgetting that I'm 5'3". So instead, what I did is I face planted over the turnstile, and I ended up breaking my dick fingers. There's one lesbian over here. For the rest of you, it's these two fingers. If you still don't know, ask your neighbor. These are the fingers I have sex with women with. And I broke them. Have you guys ever tried to fuck with your non-dominant dick? It sucks. So I went to the ER to get a splint put on my very important fingers. And this doctor putting the splint on my hand made a comment. He goes, "You got really small fingers." I was like, "Screw you, dude. I got big swinging fingers. You get out of here. These are 9 inches long. Flaccid. It's cold in here. Leave me alone." Stupid doctors.
I met a guy who delivers babies for a living, and I was like, what's the funniest thing that's ever happened to you? Couldn't think of anything. For about 20 minutes, couldn't think of anything. And then he told me the funniest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. And I don't know how it wouldn't be the first thing he thought of. It's the kind of story that would haunt my nightmares. But he goes, this one time, this woman seemed like she was ready to deliver, so I went in to check her cervix to see that it was dilated. She'd be very dilated when she's ready. He's like, he said it's very tight. He's like, I'm poking in there, it's very tight. Always at least one person giggles at this. Someone immature. It's not even, it's the cervix I'm talking about. So. I'm not sure what the cervix is, but it's... I think it's like that little spongy donut at the back. I touched it once with the tip of my dick. Don't worry about it. But right, having a big dick. But and I'm a good person. I picked an Asian guy for that. So you think I use stereotypes? I don't. All right. So. Where were we? The cervix? So he goes in to check the cervix. It should be very dilated, but instead it's very tight. He goes back hours later again, instead of being dilated, still very tight. He does this again and again. Eventually he realizes that she is fully dilated. She has been the whole time. It's just that the baby's butt is stuck. Opening. If you're not laughing yet, you need to put it together. For several hours, this medical professional had been finger blasting an unborn child's butthole. I was like, how is that not the first thing you thought of? That should haunt your nightmares, for sure. Even the kid remembers that. Someday that kid is in a prostate exam like, I have the weirdest feeling of deja vu right now. Huh. He's got an amazing story for the rest of his life. He's like, how old were you when you got molested? I was 0. So, yeah. Pretty sure I win.